Hey friends! These little butterflies work up incredibly fast and are really great to stitch on some of your projects. The step-by-step tutorial is coming up. Alright, for the demonstration today, I'll be using Lion Brand Crayola Cake yarn because I really love how the color transitions work with the butterfly, but honestly, you can use any medium weight yarn that you have in your stash. Pair that with a 5.5mm crochet hook and you're ready to go. Create a slip knot and 4 chains to start things off. Then join with a slip stitch to the first chain to form a ring. Here's where the first round repeat begins. You'll chain 3, and in the center of the ring, make a 4 double crochet cluster. You'll yarn over, insert your hook into the center of the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 4 times for a 4 double crochet cluster. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook to finish the cluster, chain 3, and single crochet in the center of the ring. Now just repeat that 3 more times. By the way, you can find the written instructions and all of the pattern details at BHooked.com. I'll have a link in the video description for you, and if you're watching on YouTube, right here on your screen. Moving on to round number 2, find the loop that closed the next cluster and make 5 double crochets in that space. Next, chain 2, and then slip stitch in the 5th double crochet. You'll have to kind of pull your hook backward for this motion. That'll give you a little picot, the point for the bottom of the wing. Now just make 5 more double crochets in the same space. And then single crochet in the next single crochet. Repeat all that once more. 5 double crochets in the loop that closed the next cluster, chain 2, slip stitch in the 5th stitch, and then 5 more double crochets in the same space. And then, of course, single crochet in the next single crochet. Now that finishes the 2 bottom sections of the wings. Now in the loop that closed the next cluster, we're not changing a whole lot with the stitch pattern, we're really just changing up what stitches we're using. So instead of doing double crochets, we'll do double treble crochets. So yarn over 3 times for that one. So when you have 5 double treble crochets, like before, we'll work a little picot here, but this time instead of 2 chains, we'll do 3 chains to make this one a little bit bigger. Then slip stitch into your 5th double treble. And make 5 more double trebles in the same space. When you're finished with all that, single crochet in the next single crochet. So that's 3 out of 4 done. We're going to work that same repeat for the larger section of the wing in the space that closed the next cluster. So 5 double trebles, chain 3, slip stitch in the 5th, 5 more double trebles. And instead of single crocheting in the last single crochet, we're going to slip stitch there because we're finished at this point. We just have a couple more things to do, but the majority of our butterfly has taken shape. So fasten off and then weave in your ends along the back side of your butterfly, or if you know you're going to stitch this to a project, you could even leave them in place and use the tails to stitch it on your project. One last finishing touch is to grab a contrasting color, and here I didn't choose a different type of yarn, I just trimmed a section of the dark section for the same cake of yarn. So make a slip knot with your contrasting color and fasten on in the single crochet between the 2 larger wing sections. Then chain 14. Now take that chain, making sure it's not twisting, and wrap it around the body, flipping it over, and then slip stitch to the same single crochet where we fastened on. Then you'll fasten off. And tie a knot with the 2 ends. Then trim them for the antenna and your butterfly is complete. That's all for now, friend. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing and liking and commenting. Those little actions, although they don't really seem like they do a whole lot, they make a really big impact in sharing this craft that we both love and that we both get more out of than just making cute little things like a butterfly. Happy hooking, and I'll see you in the next one.